Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nakisha. So remember back in the day, for the girls who know, we used to use a little bit of foundation and powder. This is the video that I wanted to do to show you guys how to upgrade your makeup skills. It's very easy as long as you know what the products are for and how to use them. This is the video for you if you're interested in that. And yeah, if you like it, give it a thumbs up. Remember to leave your comments, let me know what you think. Remember to subscribe for more videos like this. Remember to share with your family and your friends. Let's get into it.
And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
YouTube, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nakisha. So for today's makeup video, I have this idea in mind. So remember back in the day when we didn't know about the concealers and the fancy stuff, most of us, we used to use mainly a foundation and a powder. We didn't do the extra stuff, whether it's a powder foundation or a liquid foundation. Some of us didn't even know that you could use a liquid foundation and then put a powder on it. So we're going back to basics a little bit so that I can show you guys how to do your makeup if you are a rookie, if you don't know how. So if you're interested in something like this, then keep on watching. So of recent, I've been going through these foundations. This one is by Makeup by Mario. It's like super skin light, and this one is by Maybelline Fit Me. It's the Super Stay 320 Honey is the shade, and this one is in 17N, and it's by Makeup by Mario. This is like $40. This is like maybe $20. I'm not sure, but I know this is on the cheaper side. So I'm gonna choose between one of these. So let's get into it. The first thing that we're gonna do for the perfect base as in the perfect skin. For your makeup to look like skin, you need hydration. For me to get through the door, I go in with a hyaluronic acid. This one is by Good Molecules. It's a Korean brand. I find this on Amazon, and if I don't use this one, I use my Ordinary. Ordinary has a nice one as well. This is it right here. So I'll go between the two of them. So you put some hyaluronic acid onto your skin. The thing with hyaluronic acid is it gives you moisture, and it's super nice for your base when you're doing makeup because it's a little bit sticky. So that's why I always suggest hyaluronic acid to you guys. The next thing that I would usually go in with is my snail mucin, but for this video I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna skip to using, this is the Rihanna Fenty Skin. It's a SPF and a moisturizer in one. I go in with a dark brown eyebrow pencil. This one I usually get it from the beauty supply store. Very inexpensive eyeliner. Just need a nice pencil. Firmer the better to me. Everybody have their preference. So I usually just mark in the areas of my eyebrows that I feel like needs a little bit more definition. So I'm gonna turn my fan on because I feel hot. I get super hot no matter what, even when it's winter. So sorry about that if you hear a blowing sound in the background. My fan is on over there, and I also have to put on the fan right here. But anyways, just go in with your eyebrow pencil and I just mark in the places of my eyebrows that I feel like I need definition. I just mark them in like that. I do the tail area and I take my spoolie and I just blend my eyebrows. I hear this girl on TikTok the other day. She was complaining about bringing back 2016 eyebrows because she don't have any eyebrow, and I'm telling you guys, you can grow your eyebrows. You guys just don't have patience. Just blend this in to your natural brow wherever you feel like need definition. That's where you blend it. Then I usually go in with an eyebrow gel. This is from Refi. I just put some product in like that. You can use whatever you have, whatever eyebrow gel you have. You can even use hair gel. You can use got-to-be spray. Whatever you have is fine. Just to like set my eyebrows in place. As you guys can see, this eyebrow gel comes with a spoolie. I usually use the end of the spoolie and I just brush it up like this. Just brush it up and set it. And then you take the comb area and then you just comb it down like this. Usually you go in and you clean up the brow because as you guys can see, there's a lot of product spilled over. So let me find my angle brush. This is my angle brush that I usually use to clean up my eyebrows. So I just pinch the edge of this so that I can get it as flat as possible. And then I take my concealer, 2 shades lighter than my skin tone, and I go in with a little bit of this, and then I just clean up the brow like that. I woke up this morning and I made a smoothie. I wanted to go for a walk this morning, but I'm just gonna go in the evening because today I have to cook. I didn't really have cooking in my plans today, but whatever. Anyways, do the same thing for this side. My face is getting really red right now. I think it's because I'm getting hot. So yeah, take your finger or your brush, whichever you choose, and blend it into your skin. Let me take some of this concealer and I'm just gonna go to the top of the brow and just clean that up as well. See, so you just take the brush and you just trace the brow. You can do it, it's pretty easy. See, just trace your brow like that, blend it up, and just blend it into your skin. Now that's the perfect natural brow. Even if you're wearing no makeup, that's what your brows are giving now. And now we're going into our skin. So, a lot of you guys don't know what these products are for, and I'm gonna explain again. This is called a color corrector. A color corrector is going to correct the areas of your face that you have any dark spots or blemishes that you don't want to be there. Usually I would go in under my eyes where I have bags. I don't have any bags, but sometimes I have like a little, my skin is a little darker under my eyes. My skin is a little darker around my mouth. If I have like one spot here, one spot there, one spot anywhere, that's where I go in with the color corrector. This is an orange color corrector. It's good for dark skin, melanated skin. If you have an orange undertone, this is good for you, okay? So I go in with this and I just use a little bit of it to color correct my under eye, the side of my mouth like I told you guys earlier, and wherever there are spots if I have any. Or sometimes I just imagine that there are spots and I put it there, not that I need it, but just enough. So the next step that you're going in with is with your concealer brush or your foundation brush or your beauty blender. Whatever you have is fine. I don't judge. Do what you do, I do what I do, okay? So you go in with your concealer brush and you just blend. When you're blending, you don't do this. No, you do this. You push the products into your skin. You open your eye, you look up, and you push it into your skin. Wherever you feel like you need to blend it, you blend it. And blend. Blend, blend, blend. Sides of your mouth again. All blended. Now we're gonna go in with our foundation. Let me show you guys the difference. This is what you call a foundation. This is for your skin. This is for the base of your makeup. If you don't want to wear a foundation, you can use a skin tint. A skin tint is lighter than a foundation. This is just to like put a little color into your skin if you don't want the heavy foundation on your skin. This one is from Maybelline and it's the 24-hour skin tint in 312. Sometimes I use this in the summertime when I don't want any heaviness happening on my skin. This is a foundation. This is not a concealer. This is a foundation. This is the base. This is what you put on before you put on anything else other than skincare, okay? So this is the base of your skin. This is what's gonna give you a complexion. All right, so we're going in with our foundation. So remember, this is a foundation, this is a concealer. Two different things can be used for the same thing, but they're two different things. One says foundation, one says concealer. Two different things, okay? So we're going in with the foundation. How I use my foundation, sometimes I'll put it on my skin, but sometimes for you to get a better, I guess, base, you want to put it on a flat surface. Don't be like me, get a clean surface to put it on. I'm ratchet, so I just take the brush, this is a foundation brush. Remember, concealer is different from foundation. This is for this. This and this goes together, okay? So when you're putting on your foundation, you get your foundation brush. Then you blend your product out like this. You tap, 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 and then you push into the skin. Push the foundation into your skin. Push it, push it. Move the hair out your face. Push, right? Because you want your foundation to look as close to your skin as possible. You don't want product to be sitting on the top of your face like a nincompoop. So make sure you're pushing the product into your skin. The key to having nice natural, flawless looking makeup. You see how many words I use? Less is better and blending is key. The next thing, always do the makeup to fit your face. Do not do the makeup to fit my face. Do not do the makeup to fit your makeup artist's face. Do the makeup to fit your face. We all have different faces. And the next thing that I need to let you guys know, you see when the girls on Instagram, they pose so that you could see the bottom different from the belly or the boobs different from the waist? That's called knowing your angles. So this is the next trick that you need to learn in makeup. Angles. Your face have class, pay attention. Your face need to have what? Angles. Right. So you've learned the angles of your face, and that's how you get to perfect your makeup. So stop copying other people's makeup and learn the angles of your face. These tutorials are not for you to follow step by step and do on your face. These are for you to take how to use your products and apply it to your routine, because what you're gonna do is create a face that you don't have. Let's go in with a little bit more foundation. We're gonna blend and just boom, tap into our skin. So you see right now your face is flat, right? You don't know your cheekbones different from your cheek. You don't know your eyes different from your under eyes. Like everything is a flat surface. Can I just drink a little bit of water real quick? I'm thirsty. Well, smoothie. I made a smoothie this morning. Alright, so that's my foundation. Now that your face is like it's a flat surface, now you're gonna paint on your face. So in order to bring back definition to your face, what you're gonna do now, you're gonna put what? Your concealer on. This concealer is by Maybelline Fit Me. It's in the shade 20 Sand. So this is what we're going in with. So remember, foundation, then concealer. So you're gonna add a little bit of concealer under your eyes. Usually I go all the way up here and under here. Then I take a little bit to the side and here as well, and under here. The concealer brush, it goes with the concealer. Okay, so you take your concealer brush and now you're gonna blend your concealer under your eye. So how I blend my concealer, I usually go in with the edges first and I just blend it out. Look up and blend it. I usually take it up to the side of my face like that to just lift my face up. So that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna lift your face up. Alright, you don't drag your face down, you lift it up. So you see what makeup can do for you? It creates magic. So just lift your eye up like that. Push, because this is gonna help the side of your nose to give you a nice nose contour, to get a slimmer nose. So you're just gonna blend that up and out. See that? Up and out, just like that. Same thing for the other side. Blend to the side of my nose and then out. Up and out. Up and out. Okay. Look at that. Okay. So now that you blend out your concealer, the next step we're gonna go in with is, so I have this blush here. It's a stick blush and it's from ColourPop. So before you add any powder, you can go in with your blush, and I'm gonna add a little bit of this blush right here on my top cheek, right? Then I'm gonna take my blush brush, which is this one, or you can use whatever brush you have, and I'm just gonna blend this in with my concealer. My hair is in the way, so we're gonna just blend. This is a very nice blush, so just blend. You see that? You see how natural that looks? Good. That's what you want. Always remember that the blush is absolutely supposed to go on your cheek. So you can put the blush, smile, put the blush on your cheek. A lot of people bring the blush up, they don't put it on their cheek, but it's supposed to go on your cheek. So just blend it like that. See? Look at that. Look how pretty that is. Maybe the light is washing it out, but in person it's very natural, very pretty. So the next thing you do for the next side like that, just smile and bring up your blush like that. See? just like that. If you want, you can take it into the crease of your eye. Sometimes I do that, sometimes I don't. That's what your blush looks like on your skin. No, we look like a duppy, but trust me, we're getting there. So the next step that you want to go in and do is you want to go in with, well, I go in with a lighter concealer sometimes, mainly because I like a bright under eye, but you don't have to do this step. So what I do, I take another concealer. This is Born This Way in the shade light beige. I don't love this concealer for like the full under eye because it's super thick and it's not very easy to work with if you're a beginner. So I use it for like just to brighten up the under eye, like right here. I put a little there, a little here. As soon as I put the concealer on, I blend it out. Okay, blend, 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 just to give me a nice little definition under my eye. That's it, no big deal. Okay, so the next thing that you're gonna do is you're gonna add same concealer to the bridge of your nose, your forehead. And the reason why we do this is because that's where the light's gonna hit your chin and your cupid's bow here, right? Then you're gonna take your same concealer brush and you're gonna just blend this out, blend it out the center of your forehead down to your nose. Just blend. And then blend your lip like that. Push, push, push. And that's that. Sometimes I'll take my brush and I'll just blend over my eyelids because I didn't really put any concealer up there. So you just blend as you go. Wherever you feel like you need more blending, blend it, because that's what's gonna give you a nice natural looking makeup. Blending is key, and this is 100% daytime approved. I can always wear my makeup outside at any time of the day because it's never doing too much. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna set for the concealer. I go in with my Huda Beauty face powder. This is a setting powder. It's called Easy Bake Canufa. This is like a banana powder if you ask me, because it has a super yellow undertone. Then I go in with one of my powder puffs. You find these on Amazon. These are the triangle powder puffs. I dust it off on my hand like that, and then I go in and I set my under eye. Do the same thing like that again for the next eye and reset. You see how pretty that is? Then we do the same thing for everywhere that we added concealer before. That's where we're setting, right? So back in the day we used to just use the foundation and the powder, but these days this is what we do. Okay, so just set wherever you put concealer, even the top of your eyelid, like here, you set it. All right, that's what that looks like. Pretty, right? Okay, how do we bring back color into the face? Bring back color into the face by bronzing or contouring. I don't use a contour, I use a bronzer, and this is not a bronzer, this is a foundation powder, because I feel like this make your makeup look super natural. So I go for more of a natural instead of the bronzer. The bronzer is kind of too harsh, I think. That's my opinion. Very comfortable with using my Fenty Beauty 420 foundation powder. So I go in with that and a big fluffy blending brush. This fluffy blending brush is by Bobbi Brown, and I just take some of my powder like that and I just go into the temples of my cheek here, and I'm not very precise where I add anything. I just bronze, okay? So that's why I don't really use a bronzer, because a bronzer is gonna look too defined. My hairline, and I just bronze up here as well. See, so now look, remember we look like a dopey a while ago. All right, for the Americans that are here or the English speaking people, remember I look like a ghost just now. Now we're putting color back into the face, so we just dab and put color back into the face. See, and then we're gonna go down to the neck as well. Sometimes I do this thing where I just go over my lip as well with it, not to put anything there, but just to go over so that I don't have any unblendedness going on. The worst thing I've ever done in life is go outside with unblended makeup. That will never be me ever again. And now we have definition back into the face. The next step that you're going in with is to contour your nose. So you're gonna use the same powder. Then you're gonna get a fluffy blending brush. If I can find mine, that would be great. So I have this fluffy blending brush. So I take a little bit of this and I just go up into the brow. I always go up into my brow and I pull it down to the sides of my nose. You see that? Very pretty, very easy, nothing to run home about. There we go. Natural, nice. Blend down and blend up into the brow. I always take some of this and go over the lid as well. So today I'm not wearing any eyeshadows. I'm just gonna contour my eyes. So I go into the lid with this and that's it. So see, you don't have to always wear eyeshadow if you don't want to. If you want to, that is perfectly fine too. We just blend, and that's what our nose contour look like. How pretty is that? How pretty, how natural is that? That's what that looks like. Before we go any further, I want to just get the eyes out the way. I am into tight lining because I'm not wearing any eyelashes these days, and we're just gonna tight line, as in mark the top of the lash line. So see, so I take my eyelash curler and I'm just gonna curl my eyelashes. I need a new one. This makes absolutely no sense. I'm going in with my Sky High mascara. Look how long my eyelashes look. Can you guys see? They look so long. I mean, if I'm going out like at a big function or something, of course I'm doing my lashes, but for an everyday look, what the fuck do I look like every day? No. There we go, lashes all done. And sometimes what I'll do is I'll take the same powder and I'll go to the bottom lid. I'm gonna add some of this foundation powder all over my face. I'm using it with a flat top brush. This one is from Sephora. I don't know the shade of it, but wherever I didn't put like bronzing powder, that's where I'm adding this, which I added bronzing powder almost everywhere already. This is just an extra step to just set so that everything is uniformed and I don't go outside looking crazy. So that's what that looks like. This sweet little pink blush here from Colourpop. So it's so girly. I love it. I'm gonna go in with some of this for the cheeks. So I just smile and I bring it all the way up here. And it's so pretty. Easy. Just follow your cheek all the way up. And there we go. Pretty. Pretty, girly, sweet. Highlighting powder from Wet n Wild. This is in the shade Mega Glow. I've had this for a very long time, not even kidding, and this is what the shade looks like. I also have this other one that I got from a Jewish lady. This don't have any name. It is super pretty too, so sometimes I go in with one or the other. The two of them are very nice, so I go in with some of this, highlight my cheeks, because why not, and some here as well. I put some on my nose here, see, and my top lip here, just to define my lip, up here as well, and my nose bridge. Ooh, super pretty, super nice, super light. See, add some glow to the skin. If you want, you can put some on it in a tear duct as well. Should I, or not really? Should I? No, not really. That's what that's giving. And now it's time for the lips. So you see, very quick, very easy, nothing too extra. However, I have this thing that I do, I'm very extra. I go in with another powder to add under my eyes just to make it pop. This is a lighter powder, and it does give me like a nice pop, whiter under eye that I like. So I just go in with some of this. You can skip this step. This is just something that I personally do for myself, to give me a nice white or bright under eye. But you can do whatever you want. After I do that, I just go in with the powder again, blend it out, go back in with my highlighter and fix that. And we're a full-blown Barbie. We're going in we're going in with soft spoken. I don't do lip liners, okay? No, I don't do lip liners. I don't want no big brown doodle stick, no. And then I'm going in with some of this from MAC. Bound, right? Honey Love. And I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this pink lip gloss that I have here from Sephora. Come on, it's pretty. There's a hair on my lip, ew. Before any lip application, guys, make sure you're scrubbing your lips, okay? Make sure, cause yeah. But let me come closer and show you guys what we're working with. Let me come closer. So see, very simple, very easy. I showed you guys step by step how to use your products, how to, you guys get it, but this is what it looks like. I'm gonna do my hair and I'll be right back to close out the video. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys like it. I hope you share it. I hope you subscribe for more videos like this. And as soon as I finish talking to you guys, I'm gonna clean this lip off and I'm gonna go exfoliate my lips because honestly it is peeling. But anyways, it's your girl Lakeisha. I will see you guys in my next video, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye. Mwah.